Hey, welcome to your carrier update brought to you by PowerFleet. I'm Mike Vincent. He's Zach Strickland. What's going on, man?
Yeah, so tender rejection rates back up right next to the holiday weekend here. Capacity's probably not going to get a lot tighter, but time will tell. We've been around 25% for the last couple of days, not showing a lot of momentum. Again, a lot of the lead times are going to be for next week. Next week. So spot market action, though, still really hot right now, especially tomorrow is going to be insane, more than likely.
So purple is price. Right.
Yeah, the purple right here, that's the truck stop, 7-day moving average of their top 100 spot market lanes. And you can see a big uptick there. Still not as hot as it was in the early May, so far. Now, I think that'll change next week.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I think we'll see this thing continue to trend up. I think that our rejection rate, however, will kind of catch a wave down as contracted tenders become a little bit more accepted over the next little bit, increasing rates, et cetera, are keeping things a little bit. Yeah, and then service, of course, a big player in a reason why the spot market gets so hot right before the 4th of July. Got to move. A lot of shippers getting out of town, trying to push that freight. Let's go take a look at the map real quick to see where in the country we've seen the biggest likelihood for seeing some of this spot market activity. Right. Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, all down here, the Texas Triangle. Of course, San Antonio is the other part of that, but not showing up on this map. But this region right here, if you are looking to get on the road and quickly, maybe you're not taking time off for the 4th, et cetera.
Yeah.
These are going to be the areas that you want to focus on and target because capacity is dried up.
Yeah. You can get a load and you can get some good rates.
Yeah, and it's necessarily, I guess, not the right term to say capacity is dried up. Simply, demand has increased significantly in relation to the capacity situation in Dallas. A lot of imbalances in the freight market right now, and that's kind of what we're seeing over time. Is we're not everywhere is going to be white hot all the time, but we're going to see these markets kind of come and go. And this is a great map to look at to see where
big distribution hubs.
Yeah,
that are dark blue.
Columbus, Ohio. You're familiar with it.
Yes.
Pittsburgh, not necessarily a big DC, pretty regional freight coming out of Pittsburgh. But again, the fact that Columbus is pretty active in terms of rejection rate increases, that is a big deal. Seattle, Washington, cooling off from, not in terms of the weather, but in terms of capacity itself. So let's look at the tree map and see some numbers on here.
Yeah, let's do that.
You see Dallas up there, 9.2 weighted rejection index. Super significant value there. Anything over a 6. Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Columbus, Ohio, we talked about all above 6. Down here, the loosening, not as strong, but Seattle, Washington, we saw it, -8 on the weighted rejection index. So
so this is the weighted tender rejection index. It's relative to its size and its movement relative to the rest of the market, right?
Yep.
So to be at either end of this means you're a heavy influencer.
Yes.
Right?
More than likely.
Dallas is not the largest.
No.
So Atlanta up here makes sense. Dallas up here, something significant happened.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Up
There's
here.
Something really.
Milwaukee. Not a huge market, but it is
significant.
Second most
and this is a
significant
directional
market right now. 6.76 second.
Yeah, this is a directional index, so that means that things are changing dramatically.
Dramatically
changing. Let's look at the Dallas Tender Rejection Index real quick, along with a few of these other larger markets in the country, just to get a little bit of a point of reference. Dallas rejection rates all-time high, 29% and above. Atlanta rejection rates coming down off an all-time high of 31%. Dropping right back below 30, but still.
Just back below 30. Yeah,
still
Mr. Supply Chain was laughing about that. Yeah, Atlanta's under 30. Woo!
Yeah. I mean,
everything's cool.
Everything's relative at this point, but Ontario, California, 23% still remaining relatively elevated in relation to the last 6 months or so, and then Chicago, Illinois, down around 19%. You want to focus on Atlanta and Dallas if you're looking for spot market action, don't have a pre-plan, et cetera. These are going to be the markets that have the most freight coming out after the holiday.
Get you moving with a good rate per mile. Thanks so much, Zach. You have a wonderful rest of your day, my friend, and a good 4th if I don't see you.